and then they're going to eat me. Oh my God!
Hello everyone, it's Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and it's time for another edition of Against the Odds. And this week, we only got one goal, which is to troll standard players. So let's talk about our deck, jump into some games, and do some trolling. All right, so here is our Waking the Trolls deck for trolling standard. And we are all in on the power of Waking the Trolls. Waking the Trolls, actually a pretty good card. It is a ridiculous amount of mana. 6 mana is a lot, but if you read everything this does over the course of a couple of turns, it's actually pretty strong. It blows up a land, reanimates a land, and then makes some number of trolls. The difference between the amount of lands we control and our opponents controls, worst case, it's probably like 3 or 4 lands. Best case, especially in the deck built around it, we can be getting, I don't know, 8 trolls or something, and they're 4/4s with trample, so it's actually a pretty powerful effect for 6 mana. Although, we are playing a standard that is pretty aggressive, so we do need ways to speed this up. In our deck, we're not just playing Awakening the Trolls fairly. It's not like we're just casting this and hoping it works out. We are all in on maximizing its power. So step 1 to making Awakening the Trolls work, ramp into it as quickly as possible. In the theory of the ramp in our deck is we have 2 different 2-mana ramp spells. Lotus Cobra and Tangle Floral Hedron. They can get us to 2 different 4-mana ramp spells on turn 3, Quandrix Cultivator, Vastwood Surge. Either of those gets us to Waking the Trolls on turn 4, and a turn 4 Waking the Trolls, actually pretty powerful. So step 1 to abusing Waking the Trolls, get it on the battlefield quicker than turn 6. Then we have a bunch of ways to copy Waking the Trolls. 1 Waking the Trolls is not enough for our Against the Odds deck. We have Lithiform Engine and Moria of the Frost, which can just make extra copies to blow up more lands or reanimate lands, make even more trolls. Moria's pretty straightforward. It just clones any permanent in legendary form for 5 mana. So we Waking the Trolls next turn, Moria copy it, get 2 Waking the Trolls. Lithiform Engine, a little bit weird because it is a lot of mana to directly copy Waking the Trolls. Waking the Trolls is 6. Lithiform Engine to copy a permanent is 4. So we need a total of 10 mana, which we can get to with all of our ramp, but that still is a lot of mana. The trick though is we don't necessarily have to copy Waking the Trolls itself to make Lithiform Engine good. Lithiform Engine can copy triggered abilities for 2 mana, and even though it's not quite as exciting as full-on copying and Waking the Trolls, copying the land destruction trigger for 2 mana, that's pretty good. Reanimating an additional land for 2 mana, that's pretty good. Doubling up our trolls for 2 mana, that's pretty good. So copying the trigger is almost as good as actually copying Waking the Trolls. Then we have ways to reuse Waking the Trolls. Belgad Recovery gets it back from the graveyard once it sacks itself. Cyclone Summoner, mostly in our deck to slow our opponent down, buy us a little bit extra time to get Waking the Trolls going, get things set up, but we can like Waking the Trolls, blow up a land next turn, Cyclone Summoner, pick up our Waking the Trolls, cast it again to blow up another land and keep the cycle going. And then our last trick for powering up Waking the Trolls is Ashaya, Soul of the Wilds. Ashaya, really unique card. It turns all of our non-token creatures into lands essentially. They're all forests, and this does 2 things in our deck. Most obviously, it's another ramp spell. Suddenly we can tap our Lotus Cobras and Quandrix Cultivators for mana, so that ramps us into the Waking the Trolls. More importantly, it actually really helps maximize the power of Waking the Trolls, because remember, the way the trolls work with that 3rd lore counter is we get trolls equal to the difference between the amount of lands we control and the amount of lands our opponents control. So the more lands we have, the more trolls we're going to get. Ashaya turns all of our random creatures into lands, so then they're counting towards our land count for Waking the Trolls, which gives us way more 4/4 trolls to kill our opponent. Also, really sweet with Cyclone Summoner. Cyclone Summoner, it bounces everything except giants, wizards, and lands. If we have Ashaya out, all of our creatures are technically lands, so then Cyclone Summoner becomes like an overloaded Cyclonic Rift. It bounces probably all of our opponent's stuff, unless they randomly have a giant or a wizard, but probably bounces all of our opponent's stuff and doesn't bounce any of our stuff. So Ashaya really sweet in the deck. Otherwise, Memory Deluge helps us find our Waking the Trolls. Demon Bolt for removal. Mana Base, we talked about most of the MDFCs. Otherwise, some dual lands, a lot of basics for ramping purposes. We got several cards that find basic lands. Sideboard, a bunch more removal, some counters for the control matchup, and that is our trolling standard deck. That's our Against the Odds deck for this week. So let's jump into some games, see how many lands we can blow up, how many trolls we can make. Thanks for watching, everyone. Enjoy the gameplay, and I'll be back in a bit with a wrap up. Do you need some new Innistrad Crimson Vow cards? Well, you can get them all from our sponsor, Card Kingdom, by heading over to cardkingdom.com/MTGGoldfish and even get a free MTG Goldfish sticker. Just let them know you want one in your order notes, and they will hook you up. against the odds time. We are trolling standard and no trolls, but a Cheyenne to Cyclone Summoner is kind of sweet with Vastwood Surge to speed things up a bit. Yeah. Recovery, go. Opponent planes and passes. Well, land go. Thalia. Thalia is a little annoying. That is going to slow down our Vastwood Surge, which is kind of an issue. Opponent hits us down to 18, and Stonebind is familiar. Well, yeah, play the recovery past the turn. Ugh, Thalia's kind of getting us. Opponent land hits us 15. Maybe we Vastwood Surge? If we play a Cheyenne and it gets killed, it's really bad. Then we're Vastwood Surging next turn. We probably just got a Vastwood Surge, take our beat, Cyclone Summoner, I think. Well, land, Vastwood Surge, turn slower than we wanted, but yep. Land and land. All right, well, we'll see. So we're dropping to 9 and then bouncing everything and then hoping for the best. Another Sun Gold Sentinel. Our opponent not having many lands is going to help us. It's going to take them a turn or two to rebuild. Opponent hits us. So we're dropping to 8, actually. So many Lithoforms. Well, Cyclone Summoner. Pick them up, put them down. Come on, Waking the Trolls. Oh, man, Waking the Trolls would be so good here. With our opponent having almost no lands, it would be so spectacular. I assume what Stonebinder is familiar. Opponent's playing Brutal Cathars. Opponent, Stonebinder is familiar. And Thalia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ashaya. Lotus Cobra. Make a mana. Foretell. I wonder if our opponent thought we were foretelling an extra turn spell, because we definitely weren't. It was just removal. No, I mean, maybe they just didn't have an answer to big stuff. If our opponent didn't have any Brutal Cathars or anything, that made sense, because they were just gonna lose. All right, cheap removals in, go down, expensive stuff. Maybe all the Moriets. Moriet might be too inconsistent. Maybe one Memory Deluge. Well, we get a bunch more removal, which is good, and hopefully we get to wake some trolls this game. All right, we'll keep this. A little slow, but we do have Waking the Trolls. Opponent, Sungold Sentinel. Would have been nice to draw an untapped land. Well, yeah, let's just play the Floral Heater and go. Will we be fast enough? Ooh, Luminarch Spirant, that's bad. Opponent hits us for 4. We might not be fast enough. Another Waking the Trolls. Yeah, I'll pass the turn. All right, no removals? No removals. Land, and I don't even know if we're gonna live to the Cyclone Summoner. Thalia would be brutal too. All right. Removal, Fateful Absence. At least it's not a creature. Grows the door, hits us for a ton. Well, we might need to get lucky. Down to 10. Well, land Vastwood Surge. I think we're definitely gonna need to get lucky. Mountain and whatever. All right, well, if we draw an untapped land, we can Cyclone Summoner. Just kidding. Yeah, now we're super dead. I guess we shouldn't have kept the no removal hand. Takes a Cyclone Summoner. Yeah, there's nothing that gets us out of this now. Like that, but with removal this time. Run it back. Ooh, you know what? We're gonna keep this. We never learn. Still no removal, but this hand does do some good ramping. Florahedron. And Quandrix Cultivator is actually like a pretty reasonable block. Our opponent gets on hits us, no blocks, sure, down to 18, and Thalia, I predict. I mean, if they kill Tingle Florahedron, that's kind of okay. Intrepid Adversary, sure. Land Cultivator. Grab a island, go. I mean, we're still gonna, Waking the Trolls. We still need our big stuff about it. Redain. All right, gonna make our big stuff a little more expensive. Opponent passes. Memory Deluge is kind of sweet. It actually gets better with Redain out, hilariously. Play Lotus Cobra. Actually, or do we just want a Memory Deluge? Maybe that's just better? I think that's just better. All right, so play the land, pass the turn. We can Memory Deluge, go 6 cards deep. Stonebinder is familiar, Elite Spellbinder, well, we're gonna Memory Deluge. Get a Play with Fire and a Waking the Trolls. All right, opponent. Take your pick, friend, take your pick. I mean, they take the Play with Fire, but we can still cast it. Wow, it takes a Cultivator, interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play Lotus Cobra. Play the land, make a mana. Play the Cultivator, get a land. Make a mana. Kill the, I guess the flyer. All right, pass the turn. I mean, we're only taking 2 at the moment. There's things our opponent could play that would be bad. Adeline's not that bad. All right, well, Waking the Trolls time. We'll see if it's enough. Opponent gets in, we get to kill the token. Down to 14, we draw Play with Fire. I'll play the land. Make a mana. Waking the Trolls. Blow up Faceless Haven. Do we survive? Opponent. What do you got, friend? Another Faceless Haven. 1 card in hand. Opponent. Attacks. Attacks. All right, we're definitely going to try to kill this Adeline. Whoa, opponent's getting super frisky. Big attack makes a token. We will block and block and block. Actually, maybe we do it like that. Block and block and block. Hang on. All right, because we do want to be able to cast this well, we're going to get a land back, right? We're going to get a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so block, block, block. Take 3. Opponent makes a 1/1, sure. Stuff dies. We drop to 11. Kill Intrepid Adversary. Untap, get the land. All right, Thundering Rebuke. Get the land, add a mana. Thundering Rebuke. The Redain. Pass the turn. Actually, do we gotta, maybe we do this now. All right, Memory Deluge now, because we could hit a land in a removal spell. Waking the Trolls. Cyclone Summoner? We don't really want to cast the Cyclone Summoner because it would bounce all of our trolls. But if everything goes wrong and our opponent can kill this or something, we might need to. Wow, are we going to be Mono White? Mono White's like the #1 deck in Standard. We might be trolling them. How many trolls do we get? 6? 4-ish? But then we can run it back. I mean, I don't think they can kill us here. We can even block with a Lotus Cobra if we have to. Opponent. Oh, passes. Okay. Oh, 3 trolls. Well, let's do it again. Waking the Trolls. Number 2. Give her that Faceless Haven. Done! Taking out the best deck in Standard with trolls. Oh, so good. Got him! All right. Maybe you can troll people in Standard. Who would have thought? Sweet, sweet. Against odds time, we are mulliganing. We are attempting to troll Standard with Waken the Trolls, and well, I guess we put a forest to the bottom. I mean, we need a Waking the Trolls, but we have turn 2 Tangle Furrow Leader and turn 3 Vastwood Surge. Actually, let's just Lotus Cobra. It's even better. I mean, we get to do the same thing, but now we get to land Vastwood Surge and Tangle Furrow Leader if we want to. All right, there's a pack leader. Yeah, land, add green, Vastwood Surge, Mountain Island, make 2 mana, Floral Hedron, go. Come on, Waking the... I mean, we got a ton of mana here. If we draw Waking the Trolls, we might be in business. Otherwise, I mean, we get to play a big Ashaya, which is still something. Like, that's gonna stop these pack leader beats. Oh, that's not indestructible, is it? If our opponent attacks here, I think we block. Our opponent might not have... Wow, if they don't have a land. If our opponent doesn't have a land, Waking the Trolls is just game. That's one thing Waking the Trolls is really good at. If you miss your land drops, it is here for the trolling punishment. Come on. Oh, they do have a land. All right. Opponent was trying to decide if they wanted to play the MDFC or keep it. More yet. Well, Ashaya, a biggin, and a land. I mean, Ashaya is big enough to stop the beats at least. This Moria will be sweet if we find Waking the Trolls. Well, is it big enough our opponent shouldn't be able to fight it? Sculptor a winner, sure. Well, at least not fight it soon. More lands. Except it's legendary and snow in addition to its other types. Well, all right, play the land. Yeah, we can't really do anything with Moria yet. So we need to find either just naturally draw Waking the Trolls or Memory Deluge to find it. Like, that is the next piece of the puzzle. Uvenwald Oddity. Haha, Waking the Trolls. All right, Waking the Trolls. That's what we were waiting for. That is what we were waiting for. Blow up your... Probably the Snowlands are better, actually. They work with Sculptor Winter and turn on Blizzard Brawl. Oh, yeah, we'll just stay on defense. I mean, now we get to Moria Waking the Trolls, and then life is good. Now we want Balagad recoveries and ways to get back Waking the Trolls. About it? How you feeling over there? Oh, please tell me you can't kill it. Passing. Well, we will get your snow-covered forest, and bad news, opponent. We are going to continue to wake the trolls. When are we done? When are we done? When are we done? All right, play the land. One more turn without attacking. I mean, the trolls come next turn, and the trolls close out the game. Opponent's gonna have a hard time flipping this oddity just because... Ooh, Demon Bolt. All right, so we want the land first to get more trolls. So get your forest. 7 trolls. Hit you with a Shaya. So good, so good. All right, so Burning Hands. For literal days, Thundering Rebuke, bring that in as well. Go down. One Moria, one Cyclone Summoner. What else may we cut? Oh, probably one Lithoform Engine. This deck's actually kind of working. Says 19 lands, but it's actually a lot more. We have quite a few MDFCs, 7 MDFCs. Cyclone Summoner actually is pretty good if we can ramp into it. Cultivator's not bad. I don't know what we cut. I mean, I guess Lotus Cobra is gonna die a lot. Maybe 1 Lotus Cobra. You know what? 2 Lotus Cobras. Maybe we regret that, but I feel like Lotus Cobra is just gonna get killed. Well, it was some good trolling. On the play, Mono Green on the play is a little scary. Burning Hands is good. And I mean, I guess this Lair of the Hydra could do some work potentially. Yeah, start with the red source in case we got to do some burning next turn. About it. Snowguard Forest, Sculptor of Winter. You know what? We're just gonna play Floral Hedron. We could kill the Sculptor. I would rather just start ramping if we had the choice. Taps, untaps. Oddity. Smacks us. Well, yeah, I mean, we're gonna stick to the plan. Condrix Cultivator. Grab a island. Well, we'll see. That was a fast oddity. Maybe we should have killed the Sculptor of Winter. How about it? Fatal Push. Probably better known as Blizzard Brawl. Hits us for a bunch, down to 9. Outland Liberator. Lithoform Engine. Maybe not the best time for Lithoform Engine. Forest. Florahedron. Pass the turn. Opponent. Ay. More oddities. Not looking good. I mean, kill an oddity. Double block? We're just gonna go to 1. We're just gonna go to 1. We need something really good here. Like a forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, all right. Sure. Well, double oddity starting on turn 3 on the play is a pretty good draw. Maybe we want these play with fires. At least a couple of them. What do we cut though? Maybe 1 Cyclone Summoner and ooh, you know what? Let's go no Lotus Cobras. Maybe that's a horrible idea to cut all the Lotus Cobras, but we saw a lot of things that play with fire actually kills. I guess we should have killed that Sculptor of Winter. Hindsight, hindsight. We should have killed it. Oh, the greedy line or the safe line? All right, let's play this. So if we draw another land, we might try to Floral Hedron because the upside of... Yeah, all right. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. Risky business. Opponent plays a land, Sculptor of Winter. Untap land, please. Well, play with, actually, I think we'll definitely play Balagad Recovery. Pass the turn. The question is, do we kill this so our opponent can't untap a land and play Uvenwald Hydra? Or do we wait because our opponent can potentially fight our Flora Hedron? Oh dear. Okay, well, that's also bad. If there's good news... Yeah, I mean, I guess we should have killed it. If there's good news... It's possible that we get to the Cyclone Summoner. And the Cyclone Summoner, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Cyclone Summoner would be huge. I mean, assuming we're still alive, but it would be big. I mean, that's our current game plan. Oh my God, an oddity too. Untap land Magic Gods. Untap land Magic Gods. That is what we need. We're taking 1 million. Untap land lets us bounce everything though, and actually gives us a shot. Opponent hits us. Come on. Untap land for the win. Untap land for the win. Oh no. Camera down. Camera. Hey. All right. We're back. So this means we're dead, right? You know, play the Cultivator. I think it means we're dead. Yeah, we're gonna be 1 turn too slow. I mean, the good news amongst us dying, but the good news amongst us dying is we were super close against, you know, one of the monsters of the format. If we had hit that land, Sculptor of Winter. Outland Liberator. I mean, if we survive this turn, we still have a shot. Maybe we do? Opponent. Big attack. Oh, we do survive. Well, we chump. We take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, 10 it is. Down to 2. And, well, yeah, pick him up. Not dead yet. Cyclone Summoner comes down. Tangle Floral Hedron tapped. I mean, our opponent can rebuild, but this definitely buys us some time. And now we also have a 7/7. Is it enough time to get to the waking the trolls? That's a real question, Azika's Chariot returns. Yeah, and a Blight Blade. 2 is not a lot of life. Another Burning Hands. Well, Quandrix Cultivator. I wish we had another red source. That would make this easier. Well, grab Island, I guess. Yeah, if we had another red source, we could Waking the Trolls and leave up Burning Hands, but for now it's an either or. Opponent. Sculptor of Winter, sure. Werewolf Pack Lita. I mean, maybe our opponent can just go wide. We are at 2, which means we can't afford to take a hit from anything. Well, Burning Hands a pack leader. Lair of the Hydra. Pass the turn. Yeah, this might be the turn where we die. We have 2 blockers in 1 removal spell. What are you squeaking about, baby? Opponent untaps. What are you squeaking about? Oh. Okay. Oh. Alrighty then. Oh yeah, and everything else. Yeah, okay, we're super dead. Well, so close. Oh. If we had drawn that land 1 turn sooner, I think that would have went a lot differently. The problem is, it took us 1 too many turns to get the land. So we took that huge hit from our opponent, and that huge hit put us so low on life. We couldn't quite stabilize or find the time to get on the Waking the Trolls. If we got the land 1 turn sooner, I think we could have Waking the Trolls and start blowing up lands and start making trolls super close against one of the best decks in Standard. Oh, well, next time, Mono Green. Against the odds time, we are mulliganing. We're trying to troll Standard. Probably Cyclone Summoner to the bottom with Waking the Trolls. Well, there's Waking the Trolls right on time. This hand actually, with 1 more land, we can ramp into this Waking the Trolls pretty quickly. Oh, is this white aggro? Well, tap land go. Oh, come on. 1 more land. 1 more land, and we might be in business. Opponent, green, white stuff. Okay. The question is simple. Do we draw land? That is the only question. Opponent. 8. Oh, dear. All right. Opponent gets in, hits us. Oh, yeah. We're in trouble now. Down to 16. Well, not a land, but we do get to kill the Adelaide. Uh-oh. Maybe kill the Adelaide. Oh. Well, dead. Dead, double dead. Opponent. Laid to rest. Well, I don't think your humans are going to be dying. Yeah, now we're just... Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Whew, somehow our opponent has 5 lands and we have 3, and we're the deck that's supposed to have all the lands. So I'll bring in some more removal. Go down. 1 Cyclone Summoner. 1 more yet. 1 Lithiform Engine. Basically going down slow stuff for more removal is the idea. All right, one more Cyclone Summoner. I don't know if we can live long enough to get to Cyclone Summoner. What we need is the ramp. Ramp into big things. Like that is the way we can possibly win this matchup. Yeah, humans are tricky. They just put up such a fast clock. I mean, it's basically White Weenie. Probably worse White Weenie, but still. We get to play first, which is good. All right, we'll keep this. Question is, what do we do with Floral Hedron? I guess we probably just play it as a land. Playing it as a creature opens it up to you dying pretty easily. Yeah, just play it as a land. Go. Opponent. Well, all right. If we're just gonna keep drawing Floral Hedrons, now I guess we'll play it as a creature. I mean, this could get us to Vastwood Surge eternally. Still gonna need to find the Waking the Trolls. Opponent. Thalia. Well, play the land, pass the turn. So we can kill the Thalia if we need to, or if they have Adelaide. They do. All right, so in that case, get rid of the Adelaide, and the Adelaide's a big issue. Literally a big issue. Just put so much power on the battlefield. Opponent hits us. So if we play this, all right, let's just run out of Shia. Ship the turn. Planes for our opponent. Well, now our opponent needs to get rid of the Shia. Ooh, passing? Okay. Where's our Waking the Trolls? Well, play Lotus Cobra. Add a mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, just play the land. I think we're just gonna pass, honestly. Actually, you know what? Let's Vastwood Surge with no kicker. This is probably fine. Thin the deck, get some lands. This also grows our Ashaya. Add mana. Go to combat, hit you for 10. Not actually trolling at the moment, but Ashaya's big. Opponent does some chumping. They might have another Thalia in hand. That would make a lot of sense. Okay, Cathar Commando, that's fine. Opponent needs removal, basically. They gotta kill the Ashaya, and then they got a chance. Opponent pass it, and they gotta hope we... Oh my god, Lithiform Engine. All right, well, Lithiform Engine. Go to combat. Attack you with Ashaya. If our opponent goes to sack this, then I think we're just gonna double play with fire. Yeah, play with fire. At our opponent, copy it. Basically, we're doing this to double scry. We want to be able to scry twice to try to find Waking the Trolls or Memory Deluge and get rid of lands. Well, bottom. Don't want either of those. We want Waking the Trolls. Opponent down to 16. Untaps. Passes. Even more lands. I'll go to combat. Attack you for 10. If our opponent ever kills us Ashaya, we could be in trouble. All right, opponent, I'm gonna go protection. Sooner or later, we're gonna hit a Waking the Trolls or a Memory Deluge. It's gotta happen eventually. Opponent, more lands, more basic. There it is, Waking the Trolls. That's what we've been waiting for. Blow up the tree line. Go attacking. And now, because we have a Shia, all of our creatures are also lands, which means more troll. The only thing we're missing is a Lithiform Engine. Got another all right, MDFCs, S tier. They're all S tier. Pass the turn. Opponent adapts. All right, so we'd love to get a Lithiform Engine, or Get recovery. Okay. Well, get a land, add mana for no reason. Play a land, add mana for no reason. I mean, this is still gonna be a lot of trolls. Not all the trolls, but still a lot. Opponent blocks. Wait, are we doing this again? Oh! Yes, all right. Shelter Tron. Opponent has a Paladin class. I mean, the problem for our opponent is, unless they can kill this Waking the Trolls right now, which they apparently cannot, we're gonna get a lot of 4/4s. Many 4/4s. Make a few 4/4s. Quandrix Cultivator, might as well. Get some lands. I mean, 7 trolls is still not bad. Still not bad. Lotus Cobra Man is not really doing much. Well, go to combat. Attack ya. Finally out of Secheri Shelters. Blocks. Oh, if they Doomscar here. Oh, why would your human deck have Doomscar, please? Oh, okay. So we can beat humans. We just gotta troll them. That is the solution to all of our problems. Just troll them. Opponent's on the play this time, which does make me a little bit scared. On to game number 3 versus humans. Well, all right. No removal, but we can try to ramp into Awakening the Trolls. Tap land go. Opponent. Gonna do some ambitious farming. Yeah. I mean, I guess that does kind of play around Waking the Trolls a little bit. More lands, less trolls. Maybe ambitious farmhand is a secret to not getting trolled. Oh, not an 8 alien. That's good. That's very good. Opponent gets a plains. Goes attacking, no blocks. Play the land. I think we got a cultivator, honestly. It's tempting to just Fastwood Surge, but I think having a blocker here is kind of necessary. If we draw an untapped land, we still get to Waking the Trolls this turn. Worst case, we're not taking infinite. Opponent passes. Well, now we will Fastwood Surge. Get a couple of lands. Pluralhedron land mode. Pass turn. Standard, no Coco available. Opponent untaps. I mean, we might... So many farmhands. Oh, I feel like our opponent is probably wishing they drew literally anything except farm. Like, this is where farmhand looks so bad. Like, sure, it's technically drawing you a card, but it's not a very good card most of the time. Well, Waking the Trolls. Blow up your forest. I think we want the untapped land over the dual land, and then we will foretell a Demon Bolt. Not gonna play the Get recoveries. Kinda wanna keep trolling. Pass the turn. All right, opponent, can you kill the Waking the Trolls? More forests. Opponents hit a lot of lands, but they've also tutored up many of them with ambitious farmhands. I mean, we know they have commandos, so they do have answers to Waking the Trolls. Opponent passes. Oh my god, another one. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Get the forest. Waking the Trolls. Number 2. Blow up your forest. Play a Lotus Cobra. Go. And we got double Get recovery in hand. Oh my god. All right, pass the turn. All right, I like where this is heading. Opponent has too many lands. Ambitious farmhands are going to keep our opponent from getting flawless victory here, I think, but this is still going to be pretty good. Gets a Fastwood Surge. The upside of this is 1, 2, 3. I mean, we can cash in Awakening the Trolls and immediately just get it back and recast it. We have enough mana. Opponent passing. Oh, this is going to be so good. All right, so get the land first. Make a mana. Get some trolls. Get recovery. Get Awakening the Trolls. Play Awakening the Trolls. Get the Arctic Tree Line this time. And, well, now I guess we gotta start attacking since we have trolls. Hit you with the Cultivator. Whoo! That's some good trolling. Wow, opponent's gonna trade, sure. You got us. Cultivator down. Are you gonna Sejiri Shelter? Come on now. Opponent loves this line. I mean, it might be that they just don't have any other options, but... And now we get to do it again the next turn. Opponent, land. Commando. Oh, opponent, I got bad news for you. Yeah, opponent blows up Awakening the Trolls. I mean, the bad news for our opponent is we got another Balagad recovery. Opponent passes. Well, get a land, make some mana. Play a land, make some mana. Balagad recovery for some trolls, Waking the Trolls. Running out of green sources to blow up, but that's fine, that's fine. We'll settle for a plains. We'll settle for a plains. Well, all right, here they come. Here comes the troll in. 4 to the face. Are you feeling ambitious, Farmhand? Looks like yes. Well, this time our opponent does not have the mana for Sagari Shelter. Down to 7. And about it. Scopes it up. All right, that was good. Well, apparently we can beat an aggro deck. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Against the odds time, we are trolling standard. Ugh, no ramp. I do like Lilith Farmhand, but we got nothing to do with it. We're gonna mulligan that. Well, okay, this is actually kind of better. Sorta. We can put this Moriet to the bottom. We don't really need the Moriet at the moment. All right, tap and go. If you hear puppies fighting in the background, pay no mind. Bear is a friend over at the moment. And they can get a tiny bit rough. Tangle Floral Eater and go. Plains and Revitalize. Interesting. It always feels good when Floral Heater lives. Land and Vastwood Cert. Wow, this is kind of sweet. This is just gonna get us to 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, we can just run out Cyclone Summoner next turn if we want to. It's a lot of ramping. Ramp, double ramp, Innkeeper. Although I don't know what the summoner does. We might want our opponent to build a bigger board first, maybe. Although if they get to Righteous, oh my god. All right, another Innkeeper. If they can turn on Righteous Valkyrie, that's an issue. Waking the Trolls, Waking the Trolls, Waking the Trolls. Oh my god, Cyclone Summoner. All right, well in that case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, all right, sure. Pick them up, pick them up. I mean, this is kind of not bad because it means if we draw land, we can just Cyclone Summoner again and then get in an attack. Aww. This is going to be interesting. Okay. Borrowed time and a land. All right, Waking the Trolls. Veteran returns. I'm going to play a Shaya. Play a tap land. A Shaya Cyclone Summoner is a combo. It is a combo. I don't know why no one's thought of this before, but I hope it's a combo. Now I'm scared ever since that Moon Mist deck. Whenever there's a synergy that I haven't noticed anyone doing before, now I'm scared that I'm missing something and I'm the idiot. Oh my god, Brutal Cathar. Okay, sure. I mean, we can kill it. We got the Demon Bolt, so we're not dead. We would still like Waking the Trolls. Opponent hits us. Well, Cyclone Summoner number 2. It's a combo. So Ashaya turns all of our stuff into lands. Cyclone Summoner bounces everything except Giants, Wizards, and lands. So if we have an Ashaya out, none of our creatures get bounced with Cyclone Summoner. I mean, our main goal is to get in some damage because we want our opponent to not be at a high enough life total to turn on Righteous Valkyrie mostly, where they are currently. Because Righteous Valkyrie turning on means, oh, they're all lands. Ah, got them. 11 and 14 is 25. All right, we're not gonna kill it. I forgot about that. Also, apparently maybe Ashaya is just busted. Borrowed time hits non-land permanents. Oh. Brutal Cathar, that actually hits creatures. Sure. Wow, but it's the wrong. Wow, opponent got so brutalized there. That was that was actually pretty hilarious. Wow, a Shaya power. All right, maybe this Ashaya card is actually, we didn't get any Waking the Trolls going, but that was like, when I think of Ashaya, like I intentionally was playing Ashaya for the Cyclone Summoner's energy, and also just like upping our land count for Waking the Trolls by turning our creatures into land. So we knew there were synergies here. I hadn't really thought through like borrowed time, not being able to kill our stuff or whatever. Maybe we should be playing more Ashayas. Maybe Ashaya is just like a legitimately awesome card that no one plays for some reason. All right, so we'll go down one more yet. Bring in a bunch of removal. Go down what? What are we cutting? One Lithoform. Lithoform gets a little worse in a world of borrowed time. In a world of borrowed time. Sorry, I didn't sleep very well last night. If I'm a little loopy, it's because I didn't sleep all that well. Bear kept me up all night, that crazy puppy. Always blame the bear. We'll go on a Lotus Cobra and... All right, let's just do it like that. That's fine. I don't want to cut too many combo pieces because our goal is to do cool things. Our goal isn't to be like, oh, we can't still have removal spells against your mono white deck. I mean, we're trying to troll you. So we're not going to cut all of our sweetness. Oh, so slow. You know what? We're going to keep this. I mean, a Shia Cyclone Summoner. We just need to hit some ramp. I mean, that's kind of some ramp. We'll see if we even live long enough to cast our stuff. We're on the draw. And, oh dear. Well... Cyclone Summoner can still reset that if we live that long, which I don't know that we will. All right, Vastwood Surge, that does help. I mean, we're just doing nothing until turn 4, though. Ugh, we could be dead. Opponent. Revitalized to gain. So I don't know about revitalizing this life gain deck. Unsure that is worth it. Yeah, we're... Removal? No. Okay. Well, land go. Yeah, I don't know. Land. Down to 9. Well, okay. I mean, we got a Vastwood Surge. We've run all dual land somehow, which is kind of crazy. Land and land. All right. Well, if we're alive, we get to start Cyclone Summoning. So we know we're... Okay, Revitalize. Oh, we're going to just survive. Opponent hits us to 3. Okay, land and Cyclone Summoner. Pick them up. Well, not dead yet. Soon, very soon, but not yet. Opponent plays a land. Maru time. Veteran and Voice of the Blessed. The problem is we got to take like literally 0 damage. Like if we get hit with this once, we're gonna die. 1, 2, 3, 4. Land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's all of our weakening the trolls? Well, we're going to take this slightly risky line. Quandrix Cultivator. Get a land. Play a Shia. So if our opponent can answer both of our creatures, then we die. Lunarch Aspirant. If they can't, then we get the one-sided Wrath here because... Trelasara. All right, maybe they can't answer any of our creatures. Okay, this is actually pretty big. We're going to be able to pull up the Shia trick, I think. Opponent's growing the dorks, scrying. Oh. Flying. I didn't realize our opponent had that many creatures, honestly, to be able to turn that on so quickly. All right, well, we will run it back. We're not very good at drawing Waking the Trolls this game. Not at all. We've done a good job ramping, and we've done cool bounce stuff with a Shia, but hand doesn't do anything. Well, all right. I guess we'll keep. Land go. Still no Waking the Trolls. Maybe it's just not ever gonna happen. Lunarch Veteran. Opponent always has Lunarch Veteran. I don't know how, but they always have a Lunarch Veteran. Well, Demon Bolt. So we gotta keep the things that grow off the battlefield if we can. Oh my god, they're missing land drops. Florahedron. Oh, whenever you see your opponent miss a land drop, you just start praying really hard for the Waking the Trolls because it's so punishing. Opponent probably has a pretty good hand for if they hit their lands, I would assume. Lunarch Aspirant. Well, we gotta kill that right away. Opponent gains a life. No blocks. Well, play a land. Quandrix Cultivator. Land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? Let's just play this. Maybe if we draw it. Okay, so this puts us in a fine position. Now we're in a position where if we draw a land, we can kick Vastwood Surge. If we don't draw a land, hopefully we're drawing Waking the Trolls and winning. Okay, Revitalize, sure. Waking the Trolls. Oh, we'll never know. Opponent did that one to themselves. It would have been nice to blow up those lands, get the flawless victory, but we'll take it. Against the odds time, we are trolling in standard, and Sand actually looks pretty close to what we want. I mean, we got some ramp, we got the Waking the Trolls. As long as we get another land for this Vastwood Surge, Waking the Trolls can come down pretty quickly. Uh-oh. All right. Opponent, mono red apparently. Well, we'll see. Are we going to be dead before we get to do anything? Opponent. Ah, they're playing goblins. Goes attacking. Well, Tangled Floral Hedron and Coast go. Ooh, how do we stop the goblin onslaught? All right, another captain. Is our opponent willing to trade their goblins? Not really. All right, so how worried are we about this damage? Pretty worried. All right, I think we just have to Ashaya. Ashaya is big enough that it should make it pretty hard for our opponent to attack us for the moment. And if we draw an untapped land, we still get to Waking the Trolls. Otherwise, we can Vastwood Surge. Attacks with everything. All right, gives our stuff first strike. Okay. Yeah, kill the Fireblade Charger. Drop to 11. Wow, we'd love to just draw... There we go. Waking the Trolls. This does require tapping everything, but we're putting our opponent down to a single land. One land! All right, opponent adapts. They still have 6 power, so we're dropping to 5. As long as we don't die here, opponent. Yeah, we drop to 5. Passes. We get a mountain. We play Lithoform Engine. Tangled Floral Hedron. Land. Pass the turn. Oh my god, are we gonna make trolls? This is kind of the dream. I mean, we're gonna block everything. Oh, this is so many trolls. This is the most trolls I've ever seen. Opponent passes. Okay. I think we will copy that trigger. 16 trolls. Play a land. Hit you for 10. That was not bad. That was not bad at all. Against the aggro deck even. About it. Okay, that is pretty good. We'll pass. Opponent, can you kill us? 16. That's gotta be a record. Not as many as the mana ties we got during that stream, but almost. I think it was 17 mana ties. About it. Yeah, well, we will do the merciful thing, attack with 16 trolls. There is no red fog in standard. Opponent going to go out on their own terms and, oh, wow, that was some serious trolling. Oh, that was good. That was good. Gabos. Play with fires in, thundering rebukes in, go down. A couple of cyclone summoners. Maybe one Moriat. Ooh, Lithoform Engine's so sweet. But can we afford to... Well, maybe one Memory Deluge and... All right, one Lithoform. We'll go 2 Lithoforms. Well, that might be hard to top. 16 trolls with a single Waking the Trolls is a lot. That is a lot. All right, very worried because our opponent's aggro when they're on the play. So this might go poorly. I'll keep this. Not especially close to trolling, but... I was gonna say we had some blockers, but that's not exactly true against Goblin Javelineer. Gonna need some blue mana at some point. About it. Well, come on, removals, I guess. I mean, I guess Lotus Cobra. Lotus Cobra might be able to make our blue mana if it lives. It's hard to expect Lotus Cobra to live. It's a creature that dies a lot, and rightly so. Well, there's just literal blue mana. Well, almost punted. There we go, Lotus Cobra. Definitely gotta play the green to play a Lotus Cobra. Opponent untaps. Well, in our perfect world, a Lotus Cobra lives and we get to Cultivator. That would be ideal. All right. So much for that plan. Opponent gets and hits us. Well, Lotus Cobra. We are getting our blue mana though, so we are gonna be able to cultivate and Memory Deluge. Opponent plays a land. Come on, stop killing. Opponent's gotta have a handful of removal. Like, they're not casting more goblins, so their hand has to just be removal for days. Opponent gets and hits us down to 16. The good news is that means our opponent doesn't have the fastest clock. Yeah, let's just do some cultivating. Grab a island, pass the turn. Well, now we can Memory Deluge to try to find Waking the Trolls and Lithoform Engine, I guess. Ashaya, maybe? About it. We got the mana for it. Opponent has a lot of lands this game, which is going to mute the impact of the Waking the Trolls a little bit, but we know we sent more ramp, and we do get to blow up a landing, get back on land. Like, even, 3 trolls is going to be pretty good in this matchup. We don't necessarily need to make 16 trolls. All right, let's foretell this bolt. Play the land, pass the turn. We could chip in for damage. I'd rather just keep our life total high because I feel like if we get to start trolling, we're just gonna win. And then it passes. Well, memory deluge. All right, no trolls. Haha, there we go. Do we keep waiting? Let's cultivator. Get a land. Play the land. I think we're just gonna memory deluge again. If we get another memory deluge, hopefully we find Litho. Ooh, battle cry is scary. That is a scary one. So now we might actually have to just demon bolt. Yeah, I think we do. Demon bolt the battle cry goblin. This means no memory deluge this turn. Goblins are like so close to being good in standard. We need like one more goblin set, and I don't think it's Kamigawa, but opponent goes attacking. I mean, we'll block 1. Drop to 12. Waking the trolls. Blow up a land. Our new plan is memory deluge for ramp, just to try to get more lands, to try to make more trolls, hopefully. We could also hit Lithiform Engine. All right, so we get the mountain, memory deluge. Ramp or Lithiform? All right, that's ramp. Ooh, and Beleged recovery, that works. All right, this'll do. Vastwood Surge. Get a couple of lands. And Lotus Cobra. And hit you with 1. We're gonna hold on to the recovery. The recovery is mostly to get back Waking the Trolls, honestly. Okay, so this is still gonna be good. Hit our opponent. So we get a Waking the Trolls, and then next turn we just recovery it back and do it again. So here comes the Trolls. Beleged recovery. Waking the Trolls. Waking the Trolls. Blow up a land. When does our opponent give up? Well, that wasn't bad. Like, our opponent did not run very well that last game. They drew a lot of lands, but our opponent is an aggro deck, and they were on the play-in. We still trolled them. And opponent skips it up. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So what do we learn this week about our attempt at trolling standard? And the deck did way better than I expected. We ended up going 4-1 with the deck, losing a super close one to mono green. And when you consider we played almost exclusively aggro decks, mono white, humans, mono green, a Soul Sisters life gain deck, I'm actually pretty impressed with the performance, because heading into our matches, I thought that we'd be at our best against mid-range and control, where we had a little bit more time to get things set up. And I was a little worried about just getting run over by aggro, but it turns out the deck can actually compete against aggro. More importantly, we did some serious trolling. Like, pretty much all of our wins, I think, except for like maybe 1, were the result of Waking the Trolls, blowing up lands, making tons of trolls. We actually made, what, 16 trolls? 18 trolls with a single Waking the Trolls at one point, thanks to copying its triggers with Lithiform Engine. So the deck actually felt like oddly effective, and I don't know if it can actually keep up with, you know, a gauntlet of the best decks in standard played on repeat. That's probably not the case, but it actually didn't feel like totally unplayable jank either. So if you're looking for something different to do in standard while you wait for Kamigawa to come out and shake things up, a little trolling might actually be a pretty fun option. So anyway, that's been this week's Against the Odds Trolling Standard. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will talk to you soon.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.